Hello and welcome back to the Tennent's Men's National League highlights. Well, it has been an incredible couple of weeks in the leagues over the breaks in the recent weeks. It's getting close between the top three in Tennent's Men's National 2, and there was a big shock last weekend in Tennent's Men's National 3. But we'll come to the roundup of those leagues in a little bit. But first, we must look at Tennent's Men's National 1, and the championship fight is getting ever closer between Kelso and Ayr as we come into the dying weeks of the leagues. Ayr had the Scottish Cup tie at the weekend, so it was an opportunity for Kelso to increase the gap between the two sides as they met already safe GHK at Old Anniesland. The pressure was on Kelso to get into the title race and secure the National League 1 title. However, it would be GHK that would score first when Angus Cooper touched down. The scores were level, however, later on when Kelso managed to get a score in the corner. Both conversions were missed, so it left at 5-all. However, Kelso then got into the lead through a line-out ball. As GHK looked to get back into the game, and they managed to draw level with a try as Grant Anderson fed Gus North to make it 10-all. But Kelso wasted no time in retaking the lead as the score went to 15-10. And the bonus point was secured as Kelso managed to find the well-executed cross kick into the hands of Dwayne Patterson. Kelso extended their lead with a penalty, and that was the final score as they put themselves in the driving seat for the Tennent's Men's National 1 title. In the other games, already relegated Stewart's Melville managed to put in a gutsy performance against third place Melrose. However, they could not find the victory as Melrose came away with a 43-28 victory. It was a nervy encounter between Dundee Rugby and Highland. However, it would be the northern side that would manage to get the victory with a 31-12 win. And in a nervy encounter at Marside, it would be Stirling County that would finish their season on a high with a 29-24 win over Watsonians. Watsonians could have secured safety with the win today, however it will now be all in the hands when they host Aberdeen Grammar in 2 weeks' time. So Kelso can wrap up the title if they win on the 15th of April. Ayr are now 10 points behind them and with less of a points difference. At the bottom of the table, Stirling County have now finished their season. Watsonians must get a bonus point win in their next game in order to stay up. Here's how the fixtures look. Aberdeen Grammar will take on Gala, while Biggar will take on JHK. Highland will play Kelso in the must-win game for the visitors, and Melrose will host Dundee Rugby. Looking ahead to the week after, Gala will take on Ayr, while Watsonians will play their crucial relegation clash against Aberdeen Grammar. And in the final weekend, Stuart's Melville will take on Ayr. Some big results now in Tennent's Men's National 2. On the 25th of March, Berwick fell to Newton Stewart, losing by just 6 points. Boroughmuir as well got a win over Dumfries Saints, but it has not been enough as they have now been relegated from Tennent's Men's National 2. Falkirk also kept their promotion hopes alive with a win over Kirkcaldy, while Glasgow Accies dominated over Preston Lodge, who now fear relegation. Hamilton Bulls also lost to Peebles, and last week got a big victory over also relegated Cartha Queen's Park. And then last weekend, Preston Lodge survival hopes took a massive boost as they beat Boroughmuir by 31 points to 17. Cartha Queen's Park also scored 17 points, but however Peebles scored 35. And Glasgow Accies went top of the table thanks to a 31-15 win over Berwick. Kirkcaldy also got an impressive win over Lass Wade. So Glasgow Accies and Newton Stewart are level on points with 1 game left to play. However, Falkirk have got 2 games left to play and are on 80 points, meaning it is incredibly close between the top 3. However, in the relegation battle, Berwick, Preston Lodge and Dumfries all still can be in fear of relegation to join Boroughmuir, Cartha Queen's Park and Hamilton in Tennent's Men's National 3 next year. So the big games next week are Boroughmuir taking on Newton Stewart, Falkirk will take on Preston Lodge, Hamilton Bulls will play Cartha Queen's Park and Lass Wade will play Dumfries. In Tennent's Men's National 3, Gordonians suffered their first loss of the season, losing by just 4 points in an incredible clash against Howard Fife. Hillhead Jordan also beat Murrayfield Wanderers, while Orkney secured their safety as they beat White Craigs. West of Scotland also got a good win over Perthshire. So going down this year are Royal High, Greenock Wanderers, Perthshire, Murrayfield Wanderers and White Craigs. Who will join them between Allen Glens and Strathmore? And at the top of the table, Hillhead Jordan Hill do close the gap to just 4 points. However, Gordonians still have 2 games more to play than Hillhead Jordan Hill. They could finish the season on 104 points. And so this weekend sees Greenock Wanderers will take on White Craigs, Hillhead Jordan Hill will face Orkney, Perthshire will take on Howard Fife, Strathmore will take on Murrayfield Wanderers and West of Scotland will play Royal High. And so that is it for another weekend of Tennent's National League action. It is all in Kelso's hands now. Can they claim the National 1 title and get back into the Premiership for the first time in over 20 years? And can Watsonians secure that 5-point win and send Stirling County down to National 2 next year? And in National 2, who is going to claim the title and that National 1 spot? Will it be Glasgow Accies, Falkirk or Newton Stewart? And finally in National 3, can anybody else stop Gordonians or will they claim a 100-point season? Be sure to join us in a couple of weeks' time. We'll be rounding up all the action from the last rounds of the Tennent's Men's National Leagues, and join us as well here at BT Murrayfield for Silver Saturday on the 6th of May. Details are set to be announced soon. We thank you very much for joining us today and we look forward to seeing you then.